Hello everyone, my name is Damien from DKBrickStudios, and today we'll be taking a look at my Razor Crest. Wait a second. You might be wondering, haven't we already looked at this model? Well, you'd be right. So, let's just get this model out of here. Let's get this model out of here. And let's take a look at this one. This is the actual one we're looking at today. This is the actual model. You probably have... The joke probably failed, but because of how I have the screen recording. But at least I tried to make it a joke. But give me props for that, please, at least. But hey, so today we're going to be, instead of looking at my old Razor Crest, which actually I have it up for comparison's sake, we're taking a look at my new Razor Crest. The new version 2 of Razor Crest. So before we get started, let's let that intro get started, and then we'll get down and looking at this new and improved Razor Crest. Shall we? Let's. Alrighty, so here we are, and here it is, my new and improved Razor Crest. Yes, I have watched The Mandalorian. It is some of my favorite Star Wars of all time. So you're welcome to start commenting about it for us to have discussions about it. I've loved season 1. Episode 6 is my favorite in season 1 so far of the whole show. I don't know how episode 1 of season 2 stacks up. We'll have to see. I'll have to see in how it all stacks up, in the rest of the series. But hey, see as the season goes on. But hey, let us not worry about that. Worry about the Mandalorian ship, the Razor Crest. And this also means, real quickly, we are doing Mandalorian stuff. We're not just building this ship and going on from there. No, we're building the ATSD. We're building a couple other things. So, let us get on with this, shall we? Ignore the text. Alright, just ignore that, So, here she is. She is a beauty, alright? I really like how this came out. This looks a whole lot better. It's a lot better detailed. And I was not expecting to go into this much do much more detailing to this ship, alright? My original plan for coming into this model was to work on the engines, which honestly look a lot better than the original version. But, as I went to work on it, I was like, you know what? Let's work on the cockpit, and kind of bring the back out a bit, and it actually it adds so much, those little tweaks and changes to this, just give it so much. So, let's kind of zoom in here. We've got the cockpit right here. The beautiful cockpit with its cannons right below it. This little bit here where he enters and exits. Some great detailing back here. This is for structural support, so this is not really for detailing, this is more for structural support. Because this removes structure. This is removing the structure. And, this removed the structure. This got rid of the 2x4 plates that were originally here. So, that's for the sake of this little detailing. I saw another model of this, and I was like, I really like that, so I wanted to add it to my model. Here's a look at the big, beefy engines, as they should. These engines look big and beefy. I really like how these look. These came out really nice. I'm tempted to maybe put like a round plate in between these two, just for the sake of things. But again, I mean, it's up to you if you want to do that. I mean, do whatever you want with this. This is the base model. I might come back and do another version of this if I find other ways to make this even better. As you can see, this is a little farther back as it was once before. This little bit is now hanging off by a stud, so, it actually adds a lot to it. I really like that. So, let's real quickly, I'm going to copy this model. Control C. And Control V. So yeah, they're both lined up, and as you can see, the engines are brought back a bit because of this being moved. You can see, you know, the cockpit looks a little better. This honestly looks a lot better than this version, I'm not gonna lie. And that's just because of those small little changes I've done to this model. Just the small little changes. The engines look a lot better because they're bigger. They're even sitting properly too, which is actually really nice. You can see how I took the main structure of this model right here and modified it into this version. And it actually came out really nice. I really like this version of the Razor Crest, and I am real glad to have this as the new version. I'm definitely, when we make a new logo, this is getting added into that logo. Here's a good back view of this. Yeah, you can see this adds a little bit of detailing, as I mentioned here. Actually, we'll zoom in here. These 2x4s were what was holding this together. This to the plate that was underneath, to pretty much to everything here, to the rest of the structure. Without these, I had to add this plate 2x4, this 4x4 plate. So it's a sacrifice that needed. It's a thing that needed to be added, but it works. It's not just, oh, I added it for reasons. No, for detailing. No, I actually had to add it for structural reasons, more or less. I mean, it's not really detailing. That's more structure. I don't even know if that's on the structure of the ship. But yeah, you can see. I mean, the cannons are the same. You could probably do something a little better with what I did with the cannons. I bet you we could do a little bit more with the side of the ship and all that. Again, there's more that could probably be done to it. But again, I like how this modification came out. And does this mean I'm going to be going back and redoing some of my older models? Hell yes. I have plans to be going back to once we get to that the movie Transformers 5. I'm going to be redoing models from that. I am definitely planning on redoing models from Pacific Rim. What else? Models all around, you know. I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff, you know. We're gonna be making room all around. We're gonna be redoing models that I feel like could be redone. I want you guys to see that, you know. And I want you guys, and if you want to see some of the models that you might have liked on this channel be redone, go check them out. Let me know. I'll happily look into seeing how I can redo them. Because again, as I get better at building, you know, I'm gonna come up with new techniques. I'm gonna figure out better ways to build something. Like again, this was only a year ago when I built this version. It's been roughly a year difference between these two. And I honestly love how this came out. It looks a lot better. This version looks a lot better than this version. And this version was just made to get out, like, in a day. This took a couple days to get made, or get redone. But hey. You guys are welcome to let me know what you'd love to see rebuilt. So, yeah, I'm gonna wrap this one up. I will also quickly say, if you do any more prototypes and the official versions are gonna be, you know, done as time goes on. Of course, you know, we're going to be making prototypes in the official version like we did for the Rise of Skywalker and the original version, you know, and for the Last Jedi, you know. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let's get rid of this model, get it out of here, because we don't need to see that anymore. Let's focus on this bad boy. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it, folks. We've been going at this for almost 10 minutes, you know. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it for you guys. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn notifications. Check out my friends on the Rise. Link to this in the description down below, as always. Also, comment down below what models you would like to see in the future as well. Also, check out my podcast, DK Film Podcast. That is all. Episodes are uploaded onto this channel at on Fridays at 9, I believe. I think that's when I upload them. Also, check out DK Film Studios. That is where stop motion videos are made or will be uploaded, and other things that I plan on doing in the future. for DK, and eventually my film studio will be uploading stuff there. So if you really want to see my film career kind of blossom, go check that channel out. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, this is Damien from DK Film Studios. Oh yeah, well, also the socials, like go over that, subscribe, notifications, like button, all that good stuff. Do all that, that'd be awesome. And my friends on the rise and devs and description below as well. So yeah, Damien from DKBrickStudios, signing off. Remember the force, and the force of us you joy. And I'll see you all in the next one.
Well weathered together, chasing the dark from the night. Trust in your feelings and find a new hope. Take your best shot and let go.